Parliamentary ya chaka chino ndiyo kwitima ndipo opposition empata sakupeza akupanikizidwa kwambiri. Tamvani tikuyankhula kwa ankaka kuchoka pameneponso amayi Patricia Kaliati komanso Fredokis.
Let's honor members, let's proceed, starting with Lilongwe Mpenu. Yours is not maiden speech, so you have 10 minutes. Proceed, Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for granting the people of Lilongwe Mpenu an opportunity to contribute to the address by the State President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. Let me begin by, like others have done before, congratulating you, Mr. Speaker, sir, on your ascendancy to the office of the Speaker. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to thank the people of Lilongwe Mpenu for trusting me once again and sending me back to this house to represent them. I'm truly grateful to them, and I do not take this for granted. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me at this juncture, before I address or I contribute directly to the address by the President, allow me to join the call coming from the leader of UTM in this House for a fresh investigation into the tragedy that befell this nation. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to agree with her that what happened was a big tragedy. And Mr. Speaker, sir, the lives that we lost were important, and particularly when you consider that one of the lives that we lost was the State Vice President. And Mr. Speaker, sir, I am aware that in his first address to the nation by the State President from his Nyambadwe residence, when asked by a reporter whether he had plans to launch a fresh investigation into the tragedy, the President responded saying he didn't have plans, but he will wait for his Minister of Justice to advise him. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to state here that DPP administration is a just arbiter in this whole thing, because they come in as an independent entity. I know for certain that the previous campaign rode on the tragedy that befell this nation. And our friends on the other side preyed on the gullibility of many to advance and propagate lies around the tragedy. And I am certain that the DPP administration will do their best to make sure that a fresh investigation is launched so that we know the truth about what happened. It is in our interest, Mr. Speaker, sir, we on this side, that we also know exactly what happened, because the three reports coming from investigations were dismissed by our colleagues. I am aware that the Minister of Justice did indicate that he will be reviewing the reports that will come to his desk this week. If I would quote one Albert Einstein, Albert Einstein once said, insanity could be defined as doing things the same way again and again, expecting different results. Whilst I respect the decision by the Minister of Justice to review the reports that will be sent to his desk, our interest is, or rather, we would like to join our colleagues to call for fresh investigation into the tragedy, so that we can have a closure as a nation.
Honorable, I have a point of order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, now allow me.
There's a point of order. There's a point of order. Zomba Central.
Zomba City North, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you for giving the floor to Zomba City North to raise a point of order. Is it in order, Right Honorable Speaker, that the member holding the floor should propagate that this side said lies? Is lying an honorable word, Right Honorable Speaker?
Honorable, indeed, lies is unparliamentary. If you could withdraw that word and maybe replace it with something more parliamentary.
Point of order. Point of order.
Point of order.
Is it Karonga Nyungwe?
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker.
Then Zomba Malosa.
Right Honorable Speaker, is it in order that the honorable member who is holding the floor is giving response to this response of our leader, Honorable Kariati, instead of giving his response to the state president?
Indeed, he should address the chair, and let's stick to what we are doing, honourable members. Let's not divert. We are responding to the president's address, and let's stick to that. A last point of order, Honourable Zomba Malosa.
Right Honorable Speaker, I think it was on the same thing, because the honorable member kept on discussing something on Mulanje West speech. So I wanted also to comment on the same thing. Yes, he has taken almost 5 minutes commenting on Mulanje West response, which is not right. Let him deal with the SONA, not what Mulanje West said. Thank you.
Thank you, honourable members. Honourable Lirongwe Mpenu, consider also winding up.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I've only used 5 minutes of my 10 minutes. Please.
Chair.
You have 3 minutes, which you were disturbed.
Chair.
I'm giving you 3 minutes.
I've only used 5 minutes, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes.
Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Again, only 2. You are supposed to allow 2 points of order, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Honorable Mulanje West, I can only take 2, which I've exhausted.
Speaker, sir.
But as soon as Honorable Lirongwe Mpenu is finished, I will give you the point of order. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me at this point to now comment on the President's address. I must say, Mr. Speaker, sir, that the first step towards treating an ailment is correct diagnosis. In this regard, the president did diagnose the challenges, the problems, the ailments that this nation is going through. And Mr. Speaker, sir, we must also understand that this nation was made pregnant with expectation from the promises that our colleagues made during the campaign time. And I do appreciate that right now they are still enjoying some honeymoon. But the clock is ticking on them because the nation is still expecting. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am aware of the promises that our colleagues made. For example, they made a promise that school fees in secondary schools would be abolished effective September 2025. And Mr. Speaker, sir, let me say this. When somebody begins explaining a statement that they made yesterday, it means they were lying. Because facts do not need explanation.
Honorable, you have used that word again, and your time is also up. Please withdraw that word and wind up.
Mr. Speaker, sir, as I wind up, Mr. Speaker, sir, I know that students in the public universities are waiting for free food just like we used to receive. Just like we used to receive.
With these few remarks, but please withdraw the word lies.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I withdrew the word lies and replaced with untruths. As I conclude, Mr. Speaker, sir, students in public universities today are waiting for free food, just like we used to receive when I was in the university. And Mr. Speaker, sir, let me say this, that as a nation, we wish the DPP administration well. We expect them to deliver because the Malayan voter today has become more shrewd, has become more clever, and they will not take promises for an answer. What they expect is action, action, and more action.
Thank you.
I submit, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Honorable Mulanje West, you had a point of order.
Thank you so much, the Right Honorable Speaker. My name was mentioned, and was it in order for the Honorable Member to debate my speech? Yet we are debating the speech of the President. But also, is it in order for the Honorable Member to talk about the untruth issues when people were told to wait for 4 hours, and when people were told in the northern region people not to go search, yet the press of the incidents were just walking distance, were just a few kilometers, and people were able to see from the road. And why is it that the Honorable Member is talking about the lies or untruth, and yet people were able to see the press was just closer to where the incident happened? And when is he aware that this person was a vice president when he didn't even take action when he was a Secretary General to see to it that it is important to continue searching the whole night when we lost the honored person? Thanks so much, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mwazuka.
Leader.
Right Honorable Speaker, there was an insinuation that we are on this side probably still in honeymoon. I wanted to assure my honorable colleagues on that side that the President was abundantly clear that there will be no honeymoon. And I would want to be very emphatic There's no honeymoon on this side. That is why, Speaker, you see that some of the ministers are not here. They are actually in action, making sure that we build this country out of its current quagmire. No honeymoon, I repeat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Leader. I had recognized Blantyre Sochi. Honorable, since it's your maiden speech, you have 15 minutes.
Oh,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
there was a
sir.
point. There was a point of order, Honorable Speaker.
Point of order,
The honorable member who resumed the seat
Blantyre.
replaced the word lies with untruth, which is exactly the same thing. He must withdraw that word completely.
The word lies was withdrawn, and unless you had reason to ask for a withdrawal of the word untruth, would have looked into that, Honorable, but it was withdrawn. Let's proceed. Blantyre Sochi.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for granting the people of Blantyre City, Sochi Zingwangwa constituency a chance. Before I say anything else, allow me to thank the Almighty God for the gift of life, strength, and the opportunity for me to stand in this house. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would also like to thank my parents who raised me with discipline, faith, and the belief that greatness comes through service. I would also wish to thank the people of Blantyre Sochi Zingwangwa constituency, my campaign team, youth, women from the constituency, the chiefs, for believing in me to represent the constituency. And now, let me congratulate His Excellency the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, for delivering this year's State of the Nation address with clarity, humility, and vision. I also extend my congratulations to you, Mr. Speaker, sir, your deputy speakers, all cabinet ministers, my fellow honorable members of Parliament, on your election and appointment to serve the people of the beautiful Republic. Mr. Speaker, sir, I stand here deeply humbled by the trust placed in me by the people of Blantyre Sochi Zingwangwa constituency. And I wish to salute my predecessor, Honorable Lipipa, for his service to our constituency and to this house. I rise not as one who has merely read about the struggles of Malawians, but as one who has walked with them in the markets, in the classrooms, in the ghettos of our towns, everywhere. Mr. Speaker, sir, the past 5 years have been marked by a series of crises, which our country, I think, in my view, was not prepared. A financial crisis, social crisis, political crisis, food crisis. But over the past 5 years, we've also had a leadership crisis, in my view. But all these, Mr. Speaker, sir, have overshadowed a deeper wound, a crisis of justice and truth, a crisis of love. As a consequence, we do not trust each other in Malawi. Even in this house, the silent rules suggest that we must not trust each other. Even outside the chamber, we speak, we greet each other, but there's an underlying rule that there's a line that we cannot trust each other beyond something. And this is a culture that it goes even in our communities. Block leaders don't trust each other, chiefs don't trust each other, voters don't trust each other. So I feel, in a way, this is something we need to address beyond speeches. It is time to rebuild that trust, to speak the truth, not to divide, but to deliver. As the prophet Amos declared, let justice roll down like waters, and righteousness like an overflowing stream. That, Mr. Speaker, sir, must be the spirit that guides this house. that justice, truth, and love must flow freely again in Malawi. On economy, Mr. Speaker, sir, His Excellency spoke with honesty about the fragile state of our economy. Inflation at 28.2%, forex scarcity and rising debt at 21.6 trillion. And these are not just numbers on paper. They translate into hunger, unemployment, and hopelessness in our communities. So I was asking myself, what does this mean to a student? What does this mean to the ghetto? What does this mean to a woman in Zingwangwa, Baluti? To a young man in Mlowe? It could mean suicide. It could mean prostitution. It could mean defeat. It could mean anything. As a youth leader, I must emphasize economic stagnation means no jobs, no innovation, and no future for our young people. Malawi cannot continue to be being a consumer economy when our graduates remain vendors and our farmers remain poor. This is not time to despair. It's not time for despair. It is call to action. The challenges before us are not beyond our creativity, nor are they greater than our collective capacity to solve. Let us shift, Mr. Speaker, sir, from consumption to production, from importing everything and making something. Let us anchor recovery of the creative energy of youth. Empower youth-led agro-enterprises, small industries, and digital startups. Mr. Speaker, sir, I do believe if we equip our youth with tools, credit, markets, they will turn this economy around. Youth are the major stakeholders of our economy. Youth do not want handouts. They want a fair chance to build. They want a chance to actualize their potentials. On education, Mr. Speaker, sir, 35 years ago, Malawi's education system was stronger than it is today. University students ate free meals in cafeterias and could focus on their dreams. Today, many go to bed hungry. Some of our young women, out of desperation, have had to master the tragic art of entertaining blessers just to survive. Education must not be a privilege, it must be a pathway. Free secondary education, Mr. Speaker, sir, is a bold start, but free must not mean empty. Let us invest in teachers, in labs, digital learning, in technical skills, because education is not an expense. It is a seed of justice and progress. On constituency development, Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to speak for my people. Our roads in Chitawira and Kolokosa, Manja, Naperi, Sochist, Zingwangwa are a disaster. And this is right in the heart of the city of Blantyre. We pray this administration, appealing to the Minister of Lands, Housing, and also the Minister of Local Government. Most of the houses, the property in these areas are Malawi housing properties, and we also pay city rates. And there's usually a tug of war between the Minister of Housing and Lands and local government as to who is in charge of, working on the roads. And the Honorable Minister of Local Government, he's very familiar with these areas. We've been there for years together. They're in bad state. Mr. Speaker, sir, at Zingwangwa Health Center, we have a sorry situation. Women at the maternity wing, sometimes they deliver on the floor. We don't have enough beds. And I think me giving a blind eye to this point, this fact is not doing my constituency justice. Water, the most basic necessity. It remains a serious crisis in my constituency. In a commercial city that is supposed to be the hub of business, we are not supposed to be having challenges, water challenges. In all these townships I've mentioned, we go sometimes 2 weeks without water. So
it is a right. Water is not charity. Water is a form of justice. It is a right enshrined in the Sustainable Development Goals, and it must be honored. I commend the President for the 5 billion Constituency Development Fund. This decision is progressive, but I echo the calls from across the House. Let us resolve the issues between MPs and councillors urgently, so that this fund works for the good of all of us. Mr. Speaker, sir, on 10 June, I rise with a heavy heart to echo the call made by the Honourable Leader of UTM for a commission of inquiry, a fresh one, into the events of 10 June. I think our nation is divided into two. There are those who believe it was an accident, and there are those who believe it was an engineered accident. Both sides, they've got so much to say. However, Mr. Speaker, sir, a fresh commission of inquiry gives us two things. One, closure to the whole nation, and probably redemption for those who appear to be suspects when they might not be suspects. So, to echo the cause, we need a fresh commission of inquiry, because there are a lot of questions that were not answered. There was a lot of distortion of facts around 10 June. There was a lot of misinformation from the government side, especially those who are clapping now. So, a fresh commission of inquiry is a must, Mr. Speaker, sir, if I might use that word. On youth empowerment and opportunity, Mr. Speaker, sir, the youth of this country are not the problem. They are the promise of this country. I applaud the President's decision to allocate 100 million for both women and youth. The initiative can transform local economies. However, to make it effective, I propose that probably each constituency should have a youth innovation hub where we should have training, mentorship, and where these grants or loans could be administered under the members of Parliament. This will ensure that the beneficiaries of these loans are equipped and trained to make the best use of the loans. I would suggest probably we partner with financial institutions like Finca, but I think the minister involved could see how they could work around it. But at constituency level, it would be key for young people to know, to have a door they can knock on to access these loans, to access training and capacity building. Empowerment alone, Mr. Speaker, sir, does not end at funding. It doesn't stop and start with funding. We must invest in digital skills training, technical colleges that should teach modern trades, the youth cooperatives. I think this is in line with the innovation hubs we might set up, we are suggesting. When we trust young people with opportunity, they repay us with innovation, energy, and results. On national unity, Mr. Speaker, sir, to echo the President, let us remember development has no party colors. Hunger, unemployment, and broken infrastructure do not ask which side one sits on. We can disagree in debate, but we must unite in purpose. This is not the time for division, this is the time for delivery. And lastly, to echo the UTM leader in the House and on behalf of the people of Sochi Zingwangwa, we pledge our full support to His Excellency the President and to his administration, to his government. Because it is in our best interest and in Malawi's best interest that the President and the government should deliver for our people. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, sir, our nation stands at the crossroads between cynicism and courage, between talk and transformation. Let us choose courage, let us choose truth, let us choose action. as a son of the ghetto, as a son of Malawi, as a son of the soil, I pledge to work with the government, the president, and I pledge to work with everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir.